Oh, we're reconnected apparently. Are we back? Are we back? Who knows? Not me. Are we back? Oh, I'm hearing that we're back. Okay. Okay, I think we might be back. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. It's Salbow time. Now with less fringe. Wow, I'm quiet, am I? There we go. Bring that mic up a little closer. Ooh. Ooh, there. It's about as loud as I can go. There we go. Bring that mic a little closer. We are back, and with significantly less fringe than normal. As on account of me going for a jog immediately before this. Hello, Eep. Hello, Merciless Hot Dog. Hello, Ducky. Hello, Soup. Hello to Donks. We're all here, or not all of us, but a whole bunch of us are here. I was going to try and do the Mariah Carey, it's time, but I can't do the whistle notes, so we're just going to ignore that. Shall we get into it today? I think we should just get straight into it. We're gonna go on a huge dungeon crawl today. Guess what? What am I guessing today, Yeep? You have me guessing quite a bit, but what am I guessing today? Ooh, I forgot where we were. Broken. Yeah, this seed is broken. This seed is broken, let me just say that. We can actually go things in MM now. That's exactly it. Do I remember where we're going? No. Oh, actually. Oh, hello. Thank you so much, Eve. That is 500 bits. Thank you. Again, you know you don't have to do this, but thank you so much. It is genuinely appreciated. Thank you. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Sorry, that just completely threw me off for a second in the best way possible. Don't trust me, I'm not complaining. Okay, we did indeed make it. What? Oh my god. You know what? That's fine. We're happy. We're happy. Yeah, but it sets up the big funny. Thank you, Eep. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. OMG, I thought you went bald for a moment. I go without my fringe for one day, and this is what you all think. No, I'm kidding. It is a bit of a change. I will say that. I glanced at my phone. No. To be fair, I don't wear my hair out of fringe very often. I'm usually always wearing a fringe. I love you, I promise. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Alright, let's go. So we're essentially going to go on a giant dungeon crawl. Oh. Once I get past this one fence, we're going to go on a massive dungeon crawl. Might as well start with Ocarina of Time. Not Ocarina of Time. Where are we? Majora's Mask. I do want to go to Woodfall because I know there was... Oh, actually, go down. Get down. Okay. Hooray, everyone loves soup. Eep is rich confirmed. I have no way of knowing that one. Alright. We're gonna do this grotto while we can. While we're here. Why not? But there is something in Woodfall Temple. I remember there being something in Woodfall Temple. Do I remember what it is? Hell no. Hey, Deku Stick upgrade, we'll take it. And of course, now that we don't need the sculptural tokens, we're just gonna start collecting all of them. Soup is mid. That is so mean. Is there an item that is like a cat in this game? An item specifically? No. I don't think so. There's a mask that looks like a pug. I guess. I think. No, he just sells trucks occasionally. I am not getting demonetized here. It's okay, ducks are just ugly swans. No, that's not it. Okay, what we are going to do, I keep changing the plan every 5 seconds. We know that this is a random entrance, so we're going to quickly see what this, what the observatory leads us to. At long last, we're going to see what this leads us to. We are then going to go Milk Road and hit the owl statue there, so we can use that as a warp point. Because we haven't found the Clock Town or the Woodfall. Oh! Please tell me this is affordable. Okay, 45 rupees. We can get that. We can get 45 rupees easy. Meow-themed item. I have no idea. Wait, hang on. Let me refresh. For the first time ever, we are actually actively looking at the item tracker for a reason. Oh, wow. This is really outdated. Okay, oof. She a little outdated. Okay. Do we have Oath to Order? Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, what's the closest? There's the Bunny Hood, and there's the Sniffer Mask. Sniffer Mask is shaped like a dog. And Bunny Hood is, well, a bunny. Keaton Mask. Keaton Mask is the closest to a cat. It's a fox. They both got ears, okay? They got ears. We're doing it. Alright, where is Keaton Mask? Thank you so much, Soup, for checking that. Alright. Or just pick a song. Nope, we're going with Keaton Mask. It's got ears. It's a cat. I've got very loose rules about what is and isn't a cat. Keaton Mask. Ooh. Keaton Mask is in Pirates Fortress Sewers. Somewhere that we do have to go. We do eventually have to go to Pirates Fortress Sewers as well. So that's kind of good to know. What's Goron Keg check? What'd he sell? I think if I'm correct, Goron Keg doesn't ever randomize. I could be very wrong in saying that, but I'm fairly confident in saying that doesn't really change. There's a gossip stone here. Oh, okay, that's fine. Do we still have that water? Oh, thank goodness. Otherwise, we're kind of stuck here. There we go. We have to get this at some point, I swear. Well, we do. There is something. I think they said that Pirates Fortress Sewers is Way of the Hero, if I recall correctly. I don't know. I stopped taking notes about 12 hours ago. But we will be going there. We do more or less need the Zora Mask to get there, but we will get there. And we do definitely, once we get 45 rupees, we're coming back here for the Deku Shield. We want that Deku Shield. Also, there was like 6 rupees back there, so we're just gonna quickly whoop-de-doo. We're not gonna There we go. We are back. In theory. Are we back? We are back. In theory. Are we? Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. For some reason, my stream on my computer is still frozen. But we are back. Girl, you're so slay. I just wish I could see you. Aww. Alright, we're back. F's in the chat for Dead Street. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Hopefully, I don't know what the issue is today. My internet connection is solid. My connection says it's excellent. So, I'm not sure what is happening today, but we'll see how we go, I guess. Is that the baby seed Oh, baby rage. Okay. I was gonna say, is that the baby seed emote? This certainly is not a baby seed. Oh! Hey! That's some good dosh right there. Alright. Don't say F. Am I dead again? Oh, right. No, I said F's in the chat. I literally told you to put F in the chat. And then I got confused by F's in the chat. Hey! Thank you so much for the 10 bits, Eep. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. Everyone's so kind. Everyone's so nice. I really appreciate it. I'm a little astounded by it in the best way possible, but I really appreciate it. Alright, alright, let's go get the Deku Shield. Thank you so much for the bits, Soup. I also really appreciate it. Thank you. That's incredible. Thank you. Oh my, sorry, my brain's gone for a second there. Thank you so much, both of you. I really, oh, thank you so, more bits. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Each and every one of you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Whoa, okay. More bits coming. Thank you so much, Soup. I didn't realize I had some stock. Stock. I didn't realize I had some stock. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Again, none of this is necessary by any means, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Where's my horse? There's my horse. Okay, no more sorry. No need to be sorry, I promise you. You're all good. Also, if you try and climb a horse as Deku Link, Tattle has a go at you. If you try and do it as a, Goron, she yells at you for trying to crush the horse. Just your little fun things. To my favorite Meow Meow streamer, thank you. I appreciate it. Both of you, all of you, thank you so much. Oh boy, okay. Let's go Milk Road. Let's tap that owl statue, not in a weird way. Maybe in a weird way. No, I'm kidding. Whee! Okay. We might as well try and do this. We're probably not going to be successful. Hey, that was real. Oh, quality of life. Quality of life. Oh, we love it. We love to see it. Excellent. All right, we are cooking with fire. Thank you so much for the bit. Thank you so much for the bit, Ducky. I got so excited that my mouth stopped mouthing. Why do I talk? Thank you so much, Ducky. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, let's see where Milk Road lines us up. Why? What? No! Why? Why does it keep putting us in this damn castle? This is the second warp zone that puts us in the damn castle. Why? Why does it want us to go to the castle this desperately? I mean, I'll take the bloody rupees all the same, but damn. Okay, I guess. Oh. Shoot, maybe we should fight Igos the Arcana here. If you're planning on streaming on Saturday night, please do not, because I'm getting an early Saturday night and I don't want to miss it. Well, you're in luck. I am not streaming this Saturday night. I am doing something. That's helpful. I don't remember what I think, oh no, I'm having some friends over for a girls' night. I'm having a girls' night on Saturday, which is going to be very exciting. Alright, there we go. No, I'm not getting married on Saturday, I promise. But I am having a girls' night on Saturday. A couple of my gal pals and I are getting together. And we're gonna have some card games and some charcuterie boards and some wine. It's gonna be very nice. Oh, Sally, stop it. Mad invite. You're getting married June 6th. Certainly not this year. June 6th has already passed, in case you were wondering. We are well into October. Can we come? Good luck trying to figure out where it is. There we go. Good luck trying to figure out where it is. Alright. But no, the wedding plans are moving ahead very excitingly. I am ordering bridesmaids dresses tomorrow for my lovely bridesmaids, which I'm very excited about. Financially, I'm not as excited about it, but... Ooh, that was a key. But yes. Yeah, get some internet strangers to show up. Why not? I think that'd be so much fun. Except for the part where, you know, it might be a bad idea. I think it'd be so much fun. I will search through Majora's Mask, but I think you're an Ocarina of Time. I think I am too. Okay. So, thinking about it, yeah, we don't have the powder keg. We got rid of the powder keg. Okay. Now she'll be in Ordon Village. Absolutely. That's right. I'm having my wedding in Ordon Village. That'd be so sick though, with the music and the pumpkins and the river. Oh, that'd be so sweet. Okay, there's this like thread of like, what video game areas would you like to take a nap in? What about video game areas that you'd like to get married in? For real. That'd be sick. Come on, before the guys attack me, thank you. Alright. Yeah, there's this whole thread of like, what video game areas would you like to nap in? Oh my god, that's so creepy about how they turn their backs. Like, turn around. I'm stun locked. Well, I was just locked in that place. Do I... Whoa, get out! Thank you. Excellent. Okay. Game. I don't have fire. I do have fire arrows. Okay. Let's... Sun Song. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, I don't think it works in Majora's Mask. And if I'm being honest, because of the properties of Sun Song in Majora's Mask... okay, hang on. In vanilla Majora's Mask, Sun Song was set to appear, but never did, because the Song of Double Time took up that, fulfilled that role. Wow, that did. Yeah, so... Okay, I just really want to get... There, that done. That's all I wanted. I don't have the mirror shield. I do have the mirror shield. When did I get a mirror shield? I mean, I'm not complaining, but when did this happen? Okay. Okay. So yes, Sun Song doesn't actually appear in vanilla Majora's Mask, because the role of that was filled by Song of Double Time. So while it does officially work in the randomizer, it's not actually designed to work. I don't know if it has the same effect as a... There we go. I don't know if it has the same effect on the mummies, but in the randomizer, it automatically sets all of your time ahead super fast. So I wouldn't want to do it on the risk that it just ends up kind of ruining us. That took me a long time to explain that, but we got the kind of gist. Also, can I do this again? Because this was kind of fun last time I did it. Okay, in a previous randomizer I've done, I haven't done it in a very long time. I haven't done it in a very long time because I've just normally just fought in the normal way. But in a previous randomizer, I was able to stun lock him. I was able to stun lock him into a set position. I was able to stun lock him into a position with the bomb shoes, and it works surprisingly well. Oh crap, I think that might be a bit too far away. Kind of poetic, we're killing him on his throne. Bolero, okay. That is kind of poetic though. Killing him on his own throne. That's pretty sick. My daughter wants to say hi. Her name is Tiny. Hello, Tiny. Hello, darling. I hope you don't mind me calling her darling. Hello, Tiny. I hope you're having a great night and enjoying a Salbow stream or two. Alright. Oh, right, that's right. It doesn't work here, does it? Okay, right. Song of Soaring doesn't work in here. I keep forgetting these things. Okay. There we go. Where does Southern Swamp take us again? Stone Tower? Oh, Iconic Canyon. Hello, Snacky! Hello, hello! I hope you're doing well. So good to see everyone. Do I have Summer Storms here? No. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what we can do though? Alright, oh actually no, we'll come back here. We'll come back here. What we'll do is we'll drop off our money. We have full money right now. So my idea for this, my game plan here, is that we do dungeons, clear out areas, and then go put our money in the bank when we fill up in between. Because I can't shake the feeling that we've got a, that the bank's going to have a reward. It's probably just a straight up paranoia at this point. But, you know what? After last time, I'm like, no, we need to check it. Alright, I have never had something locked behind bank reward before, and now I'm super paranoid about it. So we might as well quickly do that. Did we check what Curiosity Shop was? I think we did, but I can't remember. Magic. Excellent. Okay, do we have Chimera Mask? We do indeed. Let's quickly do Chimera Mask check while we're here. That's not Chimera Mask. When did I put the Deku Mask on? There we go. Hey, that's vanilla. Good to know. Alrighty. It's been a whole half hour and I haven't actually done Heads or Tails yet. There's Heads or Tails, everyone. Get your points in for that. Where does Clocktown take us? Clocktown takes us Stone Tower, doesn't it? Yes. Where does Stone Tower take us? I'm trying to remember where everything goes again. We looking for Southern Swamp. Nope. And I'm fairly certain Great Bay leads us to Zora Cape. So let's check Mountain Village. Oh no, let's check Akana Canyon. No? We're getting there. We're gonna get there. I promise. We're gonna get there. Mountain Village. Oh god, no. Okay, you know what? New game plan. New game plan. Let's go back to Mountain Village. Which was that kind of canyon, I think? Oh god, I never remember these things. Yes, okay. Literally, it was like 30 seconds ago and I've already forgotten it. Okay. Classic. Let's just make sure everything's working. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry, bear with me for 2 seconds. Alright. I think we'll take a second here to go up this way because we haven't been up here yet. Alright. Boom. Alrighty. How's heads or tails looking, everyone? I can't see it at the moment because I'm obviously doing this. Oh! Yeah, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. That was cringy, but that's fine. How's heads or tails looking? There we go. Bear with me for a second because it's coming up weird on my phone. Alrighty, tails is 100% in the lead. For some reason the game is not showing up on my phone, but that's fine. Ice trap, classic. Wow. Heads, tails is at 1800 and heads is at 400. So if you want your gold scale, nice. So if you want to get your points in for that, don't forget to do so. Alright, we've got a grotto here. Nice. Alright. This looks kind of dead. We'll take a heart container though. And we'll take 5 rupees. Alright. Now, the reason why I've insisted on coming up this way is because, believe it or not, there's an owl statue here. I don't know why you wouldn't believe it. We all know it's here, so let's do that. I don't know, maybe you wouldn't believe it. I think this is the first randomizer in a long time where we've actually had Song of Soaring. Alright, where does Snowhead take us to? I mean, we'll take it. At this point, we'll take it. It's not where we wanted to go, but who cares? Let's go. Actually. I'll be very curious to know where the Woodfall owl statue takes us. That one I'm curious about now. Game, come on. There we go. Alright, hang on. Let's do this. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to make our way up to Woodfall Temple. And I think that's going to be our first temple, like our first full temple of the run. We did clear out, and I say clear out very loosely. We did do Ancient Castle of Akana, which we knew was foolish, which is why I didn't bother going through it fully. But we did do parts of Ancient Castle, but this is going to be our full first dungeon. Alright. There we go. I find that the dragonflies, they don't cause too much damage to me, but they cause a lot of lag. The lag is real. So it's easier just to take care of them now instead of later. Alright. I believe our submissions for heads or tails have closed. We'll draw that up in a second. I just realized yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Heads or tails? Alright, we've got our answer. Congratulations to whoever picked heads. Who was that today? That was Ducky. You're getting all the points tonight. Congratulations. If you missed out on the gamble or you didn't win, I'm so sorry. But you'll get another chance very soon when we set it up. Alright. Here we go. Now, last time I didn't bother doing this because we didn't bother going through here because I was like, oh well, nothing. We're gonna find our way here eventually. Now we've actually got to do this properly. Rip us. I just had a yummy dinner. Ooh, I'm jealous. What did you have? Spicy chicken and oh, yum! Spicy chicken and broccoli. That sounds so good. I have leftover lasagna for when I'm done here tonight. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I got home late from work and immediately just went, screw it, let's go on a jog. With rice, yum! Oh, that sounds so good. I've actually been battling a bit of a wisdom tooth infection. Kind of gross, but whatever. Kind of gross to talk about, but who cares? I've been dealing with a bit of a wisdom tooth. Oh. Sorry, a bit of a wisdom tooth infection. So for a while, I could only really eat soft foods. And lasagna is kind of soft, I guess. So I've been gouging on a family-size lasagna, which, to my credit, has lasted a week. I think that's pretty impressive. I think it's pretty impressive that I managed to not eat an entire family-sized lasagna in one sitting, because this girl would. Oh, but yeah, so I've got the last of that lasagna for dinner tonight, and I'm very excited. Okay. I just thumped a thought. Oh, this may have been a stupid idea. Okay, not a stupid idea. Not as stupid as it could have been, at the very least. This is going to be randomized as well. This is normally the fairy fountain. We've never actually gone here on a Southbound stream before. This is normally a fairy fountain. Oh! Okay, this is Cafe's hideout. Not useful to us. We already know that Cafe will only give us an ice trap. So that's actually really good. That's actually really good that it's nice and out the way. There's a ledge here, yeah. Easy. Okay. Not coming out, I guess. Oh, come on. That should have hit. That's fine. Easy. Alright. Nice. Solid. Awesome. Wow. Oh, balls! Are you serious? No. Oh, okay. Yes. That was easy. Alright. You know what? We're gonna... I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't save state there. There is a very good chance that this will not take us to Woodfall. So that's why I save stated, because we are absolutely going to go into Woodfall Dungeon. But I have this burning curiosity. I need to know where this takes us. Oh, oh my god, okay. Points for the most useless owl statue. Actually, no, it does its exact job. It's very useful. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's both useful and useless at the same time. Okay. That's so dumb. Oh, okay. So by the looks of it, stray fairies are randomized within... roaming stray fairies are randomized within dungeon. Okay. Keep in mind, this is our first dungeon in, Okay, that must be randomized. Yeah, okay, so pots are randomized in the dungeon. This is our first, Majora's Mask dungeon, so the rules of what is randomized would be very different to what isn't randomized. That was a stupid way of saying it, but the point still stands. Just because something is randomized, the randomization rules, so pots and grass rando, can differ between the overworld and dungeons. So we've got to figure out the rules of the land here. So roaming stray fairies seems to be randomized, but chest stray fairies may not be. And up here will be a good chance to see. I'm not going to test there. But grass rando might be on. Doesn't look like it though. It doesn't look like grass patches are randomized. What about this stray fairy? Excellent. Okay. Grand. So it looks like we're gonna have to check all the stray fairy locations. Which for this dungeon isn't so bad, but for other dungeons, I genuinely struggle to remember where a bunch of them are. Okay, Heart Container, Ocarina, Letter to Cafe. That's not really helpful, but we'll take it all the same. Okay. Yep, a little higher. That's a Greg. We love to see Gregs in this place. Oh, come on, the torches should... Okay, hang on. There we go. Are you kidding me? I can't reach the damn torches. That sucks. No, alright, cool. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, by hookshotting. Okay, it looks like the... I don't know if the moths in dungeons can be randomized, but it looks like they aren't, even if they can be. And grass is not randomized. That's really good to know. I love you. Thank you. I love you too, Soup. It's always nice to hear that. I love you too, Soup. Oh, for God's sake, let me just use bomb cheese. It's going to be so much easier. Alright. So normally how you're supposed to beat these guys is by jumping out of a Deku Flower to spin them upside down as they're going over the Deku Flower. However, bomb chews do the job even better. So it's just easier to bomb chew them. Okay. Alright, we're gonna set up our second gamba now, so just give me 2 seconds. So, we know that there is an item of value here in Woodfall Temple, but I don't remember what it is, if I'm being quite frank. So, the question I pose to you, and you can put in your channel points for, is what will we find here? The options are Zora Mask, any other mask, the hammer, the boomerang, the Ocarina of Time light arrows, which I don't believe we have, a song, or other, or none of the above. Even if it's nothing. I'm fairly certain it's going to be something, but it might be nothing. Who knows? Alright, nothing. Well then you better get your channel points in for that one if you believe that's the case. See how I do that? Very suave. It's not suave at all. Alright. I mean, I love your streams, but I can't pass judgment on your non-Twitch persona. Because I don't know you IRL, but you seem cool. Soup coming in with the besting all of us with the L word when my BF hasn't said it to me in years. I kid, I don't have a BF. Classic. I don't know. I feel like the L word's appropriate. I'm fabulous. Why wouldn't you love me? I'm incredible. Can we cut that? This is live, we can't cut it, but you know what I mean. The vibes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you though. I unfortunately have a PF. Why is that unfortunately? Shouldn't that be like, fortunately? Goodbye, freedom. Your poor BF. Alright, clip it. No! Where are my bomb shoes? If it helps, I missed all of this. That does help. I love that vibe. Alright, where did the arrows go? I know you dropped arrows. Where did they go? Alright, give me the arrows. Alright, cool. Now we can find you. There you are. Excellent. Nope. Okay, I think we might be back. We might be back. Let's check. No, we're gone again. Okay, I think we might be back. Yes, we're back. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Alright, we're back. I'm so sorry about that, everyone. We are now back. Let me just double check. We're back. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, we're back. Alright. I don't know if you just heard the reverb there from my stream. We are back. I've swapped onto a different Wi-Fi network, just in case. Although, my Wi-Fi connection was supposedly excellent, so who knows. Hopefully we won't have this issue again. We got an empty bottle. Okay, very nice. I don't think that was the item we were looking at, but that's fine. Alright. If you are still having connection issues, don't forget to refresh the stream. I'm sorry this is happening tonight. In all honesty, this is very, very on brand for the day I've had today. It was, I'm not gonna trauma dump on you all. It was not a good day at work today. It was not a good day. This week has been a month. It's been a month. It's very typical with the week I've had, let's be real here. Oh! Please tell me that's an actual wallet. Please tell me that's an actual wallet. It's a wallet! Oh my god, we have money. We have money! That might have been the item, actually. I don't remember if I'm being completely honest. Right, I forgot about you. He's a one-hit wonder. Get it? Get it? Get it? It's not even funny. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wow. No, it's very typical of the day I've had. Hopefully, that's the last issue that we have. That sound is me knocking on wood aggressively. Okay. Alright. Okay. We have fire arrows, right? Yes. Yeah, we have fire arrows. Okay. Now, we're not necessarily going for full completion on the stray fairies. Hopefully it's not going to matter. If it does, we'll rip, I guess. We're just collecting them as we see them. Are you kidding me? The moths absorb the fire arrows? Come on, game. I know this works. Thank you. I was gonna say, I've done it so many times. Okay. Now, the reason why I like to do all of this and purify the water before we even bother with the other side is fairly simple. It's purely because... There we go. It's purely because there is a stray fairy that's just easier done with doing the other side first. Oh well, not a big loss that we missed that. I'm not too cut up about it. Alright. We should be able to hook shot to the torch if nothing else. And it's just getting the angle correct. Wait, this torch isn't hook shottable? Oh, that sucks. Oh well, we'll come back to it. Alright. Perfect. Now, let's just check what this stray fairy is. What is that? Deku seeds. Okay, not strictly necessary for us. We need arrows. Oh, right. I just got a notification from my phone provider being like, you've now used half your data. And I was like, oh yeah, I wonder where that's gone. It's how I've connected back to stream. Alright, there we go. There we go. Excellent. Now, because we have more magic, we can just fire arrow this. Having fire arrows in Woodfall Temple, so good. Game breaking. Absolutely game breaking. Having hook shot, arguably good. Having fire arrows, better. There we go. That's gonna bring up a chest. That's another stray fairy. We'll take it. I mean, if they're there, we take them. Why not, right? Stray fairy, Woodfall. Very nice. Okay. That's a Greg. That's fine. That's our 11th. So, Woodfall Temple, I mean, being the first dungeon of the game, it is fairly basic with its stray fairies, which is really nice. Like, they're all in fairly decent locations, all things considered. Like, they could be a lot more jerkish with the placement. I would argue that Snowhead probably has the most jerkish placements for some of the stray fairies. And if we end up doing Snowhead, which is still a good shot that we will, one of these stray fairies is hidden in a panel in the roof that you would only see if you looked up to the roof with the lens of truth on. And there is nothing to hint to you that you should do this. It's only if you happen to have the lens of truth on and you happen to look at the roof. And it's not in frame normally without it. It is a very jerkishly placed stray fairy. There is no reason why you should believe anything is there. That looks like stray fairy chest. Yes, it is. Excellent. So this stray fairy was also vanilla. Alright. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Whee. There we go. Okay, thank you. Okay. Hello? There you are. Alright. I don't know why I did that, but sure, why not? So none of the grass is randoed, which means we don't have to check any of this, which is excellent. But we can also shoot the dragonflies, make our lives easier down the road. We don't even necessarily have to do this room if we don't want to. We can just go the other way. Alright. But we might as well, because what are we if we're not fancy? There we go. Now we do have to wait a little bit for the platform to reach the last area. Only because it rises a little bit at the end. So we're just going to wait here for a hot minute. Oh. It helps if I don't pause it. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. There we go. And that brings us straight back to where we were. Simple, sweet, easy. Easy, breezy, cover girl. Alright, this is our last chest that we need to check before our final room of the dungeon. This temple is super easy to clear out, if I'm being honest. It doesn't take that long at all to clear. And that's just a regular old chest. No need to check it. Excellent. Wonderful. We still need to... there is no way to get back. You have to dive down for that. So, that's perfectly fine. Okay, now that we have... now that we're going to go into our final room, what we're going to do, we're going to clear out this dungeon, see if we can deal with the boss. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. No two ways around that, I guess. And then we're going to make our way to the bank. So, we'll need to go to the bank so we can clear out... Thank you. So we can submit our rupees. That's just some deku nuts. That's easy. What's that? That looks like a Greg. Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, it's okay. I'm out of arrows anyway. That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. So yes, we need to go clear out our rupees, so we'll make a trip to the bank. And then we might go... Ooh, we might go back to Ocarina, actually. That's a Greg, that's fine. We're just basically seeing what's in the stray fairy checks here. And then we are good. We might go back to Ocarina after this. So, we have fire arrows here, which means that we can go face Goat in whichever dungeon Goat was in, because I truly don't remember. And then we can also go do other stuff, I guess. That's not helpful. That's not helpful in the slightest. I know what I'm talking about. You all don't, but I know what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. It's just a leg. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, let's pull this back up. Are you kidding me? That shouldn't have hit me. Are you kidding me? Alright, back up we go. Alright. So yes, we're gonna go to the bank, then we're gonna go back to Ocarina of Time and complete a few checks there now that we can. We're not gonna stream too long tonight. We're gonna keep it an early one, both because I'm just so buggered from work, if I'm being honest. But also, we're gonna do what we can. There's gonna just be a lot of dungeon crawling, and sometimes that's not the most hype thing in the world. So we might keep it a shorter stream, and then we're gonna have the grand epic finale to this stream. Maybe next week on Tuesday, or maybe Sunday. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I certainly don't know what's gonna happen. But this is not me signing off quite just yet. Trust me, it's not that far away. There we go. Alright. Did I just bone myself? I think I may have. Okay. Hopefully I've got enough time to do this, because I actually don't know. Alright, cool, we made it. Is there a sculpture up here? I don't think there is. Nope, excellent. Alrighty. Do we even have the key? That's something I didn't actually consider until just now. We don't even have the key. Okay. We're not defeating this dungeon, clearly. Okay, return to dungeon entrance. Let's do that. Perfect. Okay, I'm just trying to think, where's the... Okay, it's not Milk Road. Let's go... Where does Zora Cave take us again? Okay, this will do. This will do. That's not so bad. We do need to check out day 3 grotto anyway. I finally realised what I was going to say before about Ocarina of Time. Now that we have the Deku Shield, we can finally go clear out Deku Tree. We can finally finish Deku Tree after all this time. Oh, for God's sake. I never remember day 3 patterns. To be fair, I think by day 3 we have actually hit every square on the map. We're just double checking. Yeah, we have hit every square on the map. That's fine. Perfect. Now we can skadoosh. Alright. How are we all feeling? We have actually got... No one chose other as the option, which unfortunately the thing falls into. So nobody thought that that would happen. That's alright. You'll have a chance to earn your points back in the next Gamble, I promise. Don't you worry. Dang, come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's go! Alrighty, so we'll deposit our money in the bank. And then we're gonna go on a short 5-minute break as we, just so we can refresh. And then we're gonna go through some Ocarina of Time dungeons. I would go through the rest of the Majora's Mask dungeons now, but we still need to get the other half of the Goron Lullaby to get up to Snowhead. We still require the Zora Mask to get to do everything that we need to do in Great Bay, and we don't have the Elegy of Emptiness or a sword to get to Stone Tower Temple, and that one I'm less sad about. Let's be real here. I think my disdain for Stone Tower Temple, specifically during a randomizer, is well known. It's very well documented at this point. Where does this take us again? Actually, you know what? I don't want to... Wait! No, bear with me here. Bear with me here. We can finally see what the stock pot in roof is. We've never been able to go through this store before. I'm going to save state just in case it takes us in a loop. Oh, that's so boring. Which one are you? This is Woodfall. See, this is why I don't collect stray fairies, people. Alright. Alrighty, everyone, let's deposit some money in the bank. What are we gonna get for 200 rupees? Nothing! Deposit. Excellent. Alrighty, everyone, we are going to go back to Ocarina of Time. In fact, actually, before we go on break, let's see where Bolero takes us before we go on break. Might be somewhere interesting or funny. Let's check it out. Let's see where it takes us, if nothing else. It's vanilla. Okay. That's something, I guess. Alrighty, we are going to take our break here. Don't go anywhere, but feel free to grab a drink, grab a food, grab a blanket, grab a fan, grab your biggest fan. I don't know what you want to do. We will be back in 5 minutes. I'm just going to grab a snack, run to the bathroom, freshen up. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you right after the break. Bye! Hello, welcome back everyone. I hope you had a lovely break. I went and grabbed some food, grabbed some drink. Also cleaned the cat litter. That was less fun. But we are back. I missed some chats. Is stream broken for everyone? Oh no, that was from before. Hello, cool music. Hello, placehold. Welcome in. Why isn't this working? Oh, right. It's because I paused it. Shoot. I accidentally just reset it. Well, I hope we, if we don't have an adult wallet, we know something's wrong. We have an adult wallet. We're fine. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I'm fairly certain it auto-saves when you go from game to game, so that's fine. I knew it auto-saved, so I just wanted to make sure the auto-save worked. We're good. Hello, placehold. I hope you're doing well. I'm seeing that a lot of people enjoyed the music over break, which is excellent. I don't know where I'm going. We're going. Did I clear out this grotto? Let's check. Yes, hello, placeholder. I hope you're having a great night. How you doing? Also, Dodonks redeemed a random Zelda fun fact. There we go. What's a random Zelda? Okay, that's not randomized. The big fairies aren't randomized. That's really good to know. What's a random Zelda fun fact for you? Goron Village is a foolish choice. Excellent. How about the fact that Ganon's name is misspelt in the first ever Zelda game? So canonically Ganon is spelled G-A-N-O-N. However, in the first ever game, because of a translation error between the Japanese and English versions, Ganon is spelled G-A-N-N-O-N. The English translation of Zelda 1, to be fair, there's not much text in the game. Let's be real here. There's not much text in the game, but the English translation is quite poorly done in places, including that misspelling of Ganon's name. So there you go, there's a random fun fact for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for redeeming points. If you'd like to redeem your points to find out more fun facts about, I don't know, Zelda, about anything. If you want to hear my hot takes, if you want to play Two Truths, One Lie, I don't know what you want to do. If you want to do anything, feel free to put in those points for it. Alright, let's get into it. We can finally, and I mean finally, beat Deku Tree. It's been, what, 12 hours and we're finally beating the first dungeon in the game. Just saying. Whee! Excellent. Alright. Is this going to be a Majora's Mask boss or an Ocarina of Time boss? Evening, chaps. Hello, Jade Buttcrumbs. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely night. How are we all? Alright. It is so nice to be able to finally do these bloody Deku Scrubs. It's only because they're hard-coded to only responsive reflected nuts from the shield. That's the only reason why we couldn't do this before. It took us a long time to get... Is this vanilla? Oh my god, this is vanilla. Okay. Pop off. It's been a long time since we've seen a vanilla boss. Oh, shoot. There we go. To be fair, I'd rather this than say something like Morpha. Morpha being here would be a bad sign. There we go. Done. Let's go. No bangs today. Yes, she's fringeless. Or as Soup called me before, bald. No, I went for a jog earlier. I got home from work late and I went, screw it, I'm still going on my jog. I love to go for a jog every night. No matter what, rain, shine, anything. I love to go on my jog. And by the time I got back from my jog, I just didn't have a chance to clean myself up properly, so the sweaty mess of a fringe had to be pinned back, and that's okay. Believe it or not, I've kept the same hairstyle since I was about, I I don't know, 3 or 4. Since I had hair long enough to have a hairstyle, it's always been the same. It's been a fringe exactly to the length of my eyebrows and long hair. Oh, for a short period of time, there was short hair. Oh my god, I thought that was a wool master for a second and I got really, really freaked. I know you were joking. You're okay. I promise. I'm just ribbing ya. What is that? That looks like spirit medallion. Nice. Looks like spirit medallion. So yes, I've had the same hairstyle since I was literally old enough to have a hairstyle. Minus the length of my hair, which very occasionally changes. It's always been wavy long hair, or at the moment dead straight because it's kind of also crazy. But yeah, bangs, wavy hair. I think there was a short period of time in high school where I tried to pin the bangs back, but then I got a lot of jokes about having a 6 head, so I kind of stopped that very quickly, but that's fine. Okay. So that's our first boss done and dusted. Okay, we are actually going to save and quit here. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's check something first. I think we have Shadow Medallion, right? Yeah. Let's go check Adult. Let's go to Adult. There is... I can't be sure about this, of course. But some of the settings may say that we can get into Ganon's Tower now. Or it all depends on the settings, which again are all randomized. So we may be able to get into Ganon's castle now with the spirit and the shadow medallions, or we may require the light arrows as well, or we might require all of the medallions. I don't know. We may also be able to do light arrow check right now as well, which will be good. It's this one here, isn't it? Yes. Okay, let's go Adult. No, wait, this doesn't take us to Adult. I don't know what I'm doing here. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is Adult again? Where does this take us to? This might take us to Adult. I don't remember. I remember we get to the forest. That's all. I'm not great with the memory, clearly. Yeah, alright, this is it. Did we defeat Dodongo's Cabin? Let's quickly check that. I know we weren't able to do Forest Temple because we require the hammer to defeat Volvagia. But I can't remember if it was another dungeon or if it was Dodongo's Cave that had Goat as the boss. If it is in fact Dodongo's Cavern that has Goat, we can full clear this as well. I know we've already full cleared one dungeon, I just don't remember which one it is. I'm fully aware that I've got the terrible memory. I think it was Fire Temple that had Goat, if I'm being honest. Are you kidding me? I have to do this puzzle again? Really? Oh, crap. Okay. Let's go. So I recently learnt in randomizers that you can take off your shield whenever you want by pressing C up. I never knew that. That's something I never knew in a randomizer before, and that would have saved me a lot of pain with shields. Hello, Happy Pimbles! How are you? I saw that you... Oh, crap, this way. I saw that you were streaming earlier today. How did it go? I unfortunately was in another hectic day of work, so I couldn't join and say hi. But how was your stream? At least I think it was today. I don't know. This entire day has felt like a week, and the week has felt like a month. I'm doing good. That's good. I wasn't streaming. Okay, well maybe it was yesterday. In all honesty, this week has been hectic. It's been a full month for me. But yeah, no, not today at least. Alright, well it was probably yesterday, and then, I don't know, the days have just run into each other. How was your stream this week all the same? Alright, is this Goat? I have a feeling we've actually cleared Bongo here. No, this is goat. Okay. We might as well do this. Right. We can do this. We can still do. I will be streaming tonight. Oh, very nice. This is a nice trap, of course. In an hour. Very nice. Doing another casual race. Because the quads here regrow. Okay, cool. I was going to say we can at least get. We know we have arrows no matter what. Cool. I just wanted to hit those to make sure that they will spam. They will give us magic no matter what. Very nice. That's awesome. One day I will have to learn strats for casual racing for Ocarina of Time so we can get into it. Because I know Majora's Mask fairly well. It's Ocarina of Time. It's Ocarina of Time strats that I'm like, ooh, I don't know as much. Oh, what am I doing? I have Goron Mask. Let's go. That's not the intro. That's an intro. You know what? I ran into it. It was my own fault. But still, bro, come on. No, don't hit that. Oh. Hello, ABC Brewing Net. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day or evening or night. I don't know what time of day it is for you. It is 8 PM for us here, so I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Do you follow any AFL? Oh, I'm guessing Australian. I'm more of an NRL girly myself. I'm more of an NRL girly, but hey, a grand finale is a grand finale, am I right? I'm pretty tipsy, Queensland. Hey, very nice. I'm a Pies fan. Ooh, very good. The only AFL team I know is Sydney Swans. How am I that? Oh no, I actually know that there's a Bulldogs AFL team. Because I say I'm a Bulldogs fan, people assume I mean AFL. Because why would I mean NRL? Let's be real here. But I used to do junior AFL with the Sydney Swans when I was in primary school. That's the only reason why I know it. Oh, someone's a Bombers fan here, I see. Excuse me, game. Sorry. There we go. Alright, now I can actually read chat properly. I'm pretty tipsy. Oh, I am so jealous. Also, hi, pretty tipsy. I'm Salbel. A Pies fan and Roosters. I'm assuming you mean Sydney Roosters, right? Like, you know. I just can't wait for Snoop Dogg's. Oh, that's right. Snoop Dogg is performing at the AFL. Oh, you know what? I wish, and like, you know, I wish to be a fly on the wall for that performance. That would be so good. I admittedly, that's a trap. Yeah, I admittedly love Snoop Dogg so much. I think he's great. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a great performance. 10 out of 10. So, I didn't realize grand finale was tonight. I thought that was tomorrow night. For some reason, I genuinely thought that was tomorrow night. But hey, like that's awesome. Is tomorrow the public holiday then? I know Victoria gets a public holiday for it. Oh, it's on Saturday. I don't know why I thought it was tonight. I know Victoria has a public holiday for it tomorrow because some of my co-workers are off for that, and I'm both jealous and also kind of glad. It means that I will have less emails. It's on Saturday, plus I'm going to a concert. Ooh, what concert? What concert is this? You have a public holiday on Monday? Oh, everyone's getting public holidays except for us, I guess. New South Wales doesn't have a public holiday until Monday the 4th, which is Labor Day. I also think New South Wales has the least amount of public holidays in Australia, but I could be very wrong on that. Yeah, we have a public holiday next Monday, absolutely. There we go. King's birthday, yeah, we do love a good King's birthday long weekend. Our King's birthday long weekend is in June, I think. This long weekend for us is Labor Day, which is very nice. I'm half Croatian Bosnia, so it's iconic Croatian rock star coming. That's awesome. That's sick. I have a few Croatian friends, so that's really sick. That's awesome. Alright. I'm sure they'd all be very jealous. Alright, Temple of Time, let's go. Progressive Ocarina gave us something, didn't it? Serenade of Water. How many spiritual stones do we have? We have 2, right? Where's the Goron Ruby? Grey Bay Temple. Ugh. I don't know about that one. I'm going to good things. Oh, heck yeah! That's awesome. You got a few Croatian friends. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like living in Australia, it's a huge melting pot of culture. So you probably have friends of every culture at some point or another. That would be our light arrow check, by the way. That's why we got 20 rupees there. But yeah, no, I've got quite a few Croatian friends who would be very excited by that. They'd probably get out the rakia and, you know, have a good time. And I would say no to the rakia. I've got a few Croatian and Serbian friends. Same here, absolutely. In fact, some of my in-laws who may be Croatian. My soon-to-be in-laws, I should say. Alright. Now... I've got 40 cousins from there. Wow! That's a lot of cousins. That's a lot of cousins. I think I have about... I have 3 cousins. I don't know why I'm trying to estimate that. I have 3 cousins. At least blood-related cousins. I've got quite a few people who I refer to as cousins, even though we're not blood-related. But I've got 3 blood cousins. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that, APC. Thank you so much. You've been overseas. Excellent. Where have you been? I am... Oh, you seem like a cool streamer. Thank you. I certainly try. I don't know if it's a success... Oh my god. If this is something that important that we could have gotten ages ago that we missed. Thank you so much, APC. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Ask a treat. That's not too big. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, where have you been overseas? I've been... I'm... Both my parents were only children, so I never had cousins growing up. Yeah, my mum's an only child, so I feel that. I've got people that, like, you know, I consider cousins that I've never been, that I'm not blood related to. But I've never really had, like, too many actual blood related cousins. And also we've lost music in the game. Sometimes it happens, it glitches out, the music goes. It's a little unsettling. You've been to Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, and Dubai. That's awesome. Heck yeah! You can speak it Croatian. Wow, that's awesome. I have only ever been to New Zealand. That's the only international travel I've ever done. 10 out of 10 would recommend, by the way, but I'd like to go other places. But no, that sounds really awesome. I've got quite a few places on the travel list that I would love to go. New Zealand is cool. I will say, I did enjoy New Zealand quite a bit. Oh good, we actually have the strength and crit to be able to do this properly. Yeah, I do enjoy New Zealand. 10 out of 10 would recommend, by the way. Great area. Let's check what this is first. Oh, no. Where am I? Crap. I jumped down, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There we go. You like NZ too? Happy Families. Heck yeah. It's a great place. I do love NZ. I've got quite a few places on the travel list that I would love to go. For me personally, Ireland's on the list. I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to go to England. My entire family's been to England. I have not. In fact, half my family was born in England. I have not been yet. I would love to go to the US, maybe at a different point in time, but I would love to go to the US. Japan, Korea's big on my list as well. I would love to do Korea. And then also Wales and Scotland, which I feel like you could probably do in one sort of big hit with England, but you know. There's so many places I want to go. So many places. I just want to go everywhere. I can do traditional dance and love Croatian music and food. Heck yeah, that sounds awesome. It's been a long time since I've done this puzzle vanilla, so I'm kind of confused right now. That's alright, I'll figure it out. Just bear with me for like a hot second while we do this. There it is. I knew there was the ladder somewhere, I just couldn't remember where. Alec and Zed, they love us Aussies. Yeah, absolutely they do. And we love that. 10 out of 10. Let's shoot this eye, see what the chest is, by the way. Is that we don't even need the sculptural tokens anymore, but sure, we'll take it. You went to Japan a few months ago. Heck yeah! How was it? Except for rugby union. Oh yeah, that's true. But still. Alright. Game? Come on, there we go. I've forgotten where I'm going. Nope, that's not it. This is the only problem. I've not done this vanilla in so many years. I've actually forgotten where I'm going. Boom. No, this is all back where I was before. Let's go up here. There we go. I'm so keen for Korea. I love my Korean shows. Alchemy of Souls is best. Yeah, absolutely. And I've wanted to go to Korea ever since getting started in my Korean shows. Heck yeah. Korea has so many cool places. I love Korean food. And they've got really cool theme parks and attractions there as well. Just saying. Just saying. Really cool theme parks and attractions. If you're into that, which I absolutely am. Japan, yeah, I would love to go to Japan. In fact, I'm considering going there for my honeymoon. Well, my fiance and I are considering going there for my honeymoon. It's not just my decision, but still, you get what I mean. If you like Korea, you should watch K-pop Demon Hunters. See, all my co-workers are trying to convince me to watch it. We'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll definitely see how we go on that one. No, to be fair, it's not so much the movie itself, it's just movies in general. My attention span, I don't know. I can sit there and watch an entire season of, like, Buffy or Angel in one sitting, and it's perfectly fine. But watching, like, one movie, my attention span's like, oh, no, not today. Not ever. Not ever. Bye-bye. You've been to the Pokemon Center? Heck yeah, that's the coolest. That's sick. I would love to go there one day. Alright. Yeah, no, Pokemon Center would be so sick. My co-worker's boyfriend was in Japan for the week. And they went to the Pokemon Cafe there. I was so jealous. My coworker was showing me all the photos and it just looked so good. I'm so excited for Good Things because I'm a big Tool fan. Heck yeah. I don't even know who's performing at Good Things apart from, I guess, Tool. I've never been to one of those music festival things before, but it might be worth it. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of people it's worth it. It might be worth it for me to go one day, just to see what it's like. Alright. Tool, all-time low, garbage. Oh, see, all-time low, I'd be like, heck yeah, let's do it. I haven't listened to all-time low since high school, but I'd do it. You've never been to a festival? No, I'm not a big crowds or loud music kind of person. I get very overstimulated very quickly. So I struggle with crowds and loud people a lot of the time. Concerts is sort of a shorter term, so it's like one singular concert lasts like 2 hours. That's it. So I'm fine there. In fact, I've been to 4 concerts this year. I've loved every minute of it, all of it. Oh no, I'm going to 4 concerts. I've been to 2. I've got 2 more to go. But a festival is a very different feel, and it's both a good thing and a bad thing. I went to Green Day earlier this year. I went to Cyndi Lauper, which was like a childhood dream of mine. I'm going to Creed Bratton very soon. For those of you who don't know who Creed Bratton is, apart from being a singer in the 70s with part of the band Grassroots, Creed Bratton is also the weird old guy from The Office. I feel like that's what most people know him as. The weird old guy who throws mung beans in his desk. And then I've also got Baby No Money. Baby No Money in November, which is really cool. And that one I'm particularly excited for. I've never been to a festival. See, alright, there you go. I was going to say, I know quite a few people who have, but I feel like I've met an equal amount of people who haven't. Yeah. What's everyone's favourite concerts? Drop it in the chat. What's your favourite concerts you've ever been to? What's the best concert you've been to? Like, you could live 1,000 lifetimes and this concert will never match up to anything else. I don't think I've necessarily been to a bad... Oh. Green Day never came to the Gold Coast because of cyclone. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's so true. That's such a shame that it was cancelled. That sucks. Obviously not Green Day's fault, but still. Sucks for everyone. You got the refund. Okay, at least you got a refund. See, that's good. At least you got the refund. My first and fave concert has been Billie Eilish. Oh, that would have been really good. I don't know many Billie Eilish songs, but that would have been really good. You've never been to a concert, Happy Pembles? Wow. 10 out of 10 would recommend, but maybe go to a cheaper one first. A lot of concerts, particularly in Australia, ridiculously expensive. I think my tickets for like Cyndi Lauper were like 180 or something like that, and it wasn't even in a necessarily great spot. I love the Katie Melua concert, such chill vibes. Oh, that would have been really cool. That would have been super chill. That would have been really good. Full Out Boy for the memories, but Pink for their performance. You hated the Sia concert. You got to spill the tea there. Why was it bad? To be fair, I think I've heard that about Sia concerts before. I think someone I know had a really bad experience at a Sia concert, but I'd love to go see Breaking Benjamin. Oh, that would have been really good. Breaking Benjamin would be really good as well. You've been to like 2 concerts ever. What concerts were they? If you got to tell me. My best concert was Eskimo Joe or Smashing Pumpkins. APC, excellent choices. 10 out of 10. I would kill to go to a Smashing Pumpkins concert. That would have been so good. Whoa, okay. I was so mad I couldn't go to any of the MCR concerts in Oz, nor any of the Green Day ones. Green Day was such a good experience. Like, if they ever come back to Australia, do it. Do it. 10 out of 10, do it. They played all of Dookie and all of American Idiot back to back. It was amazing. 10 out of 10. I love Arctic Monkeys because I was very lucky. I paid for general admission tickets, but we got VIP spots and we're right next to the stage. Oh, that's so good. I want Sabrina Carpenter to come to Australia. I don't know many. Is Sabrina Carpenter the one that does that espresso song? I'm afraid I'm very bad with modern pop. Is Sabrina the one who does that espresso song? I know it because of the SNL skit. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm only 22, so my taste is great. Absolutely. 10 out of 10, great taste. Can confirm. The last one I went to was Ailstorm. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds awesome. Heck yeah. I think the best concert, 10 out of 10 vibes I've been to was Gorillaz. Gorillaz was so good. Would go again. I was like, I'm gonna empty my bank account to see Gorillaz. So I got like the best tickets possible. Even a lot of my friends were in general admission and they were like, it's the best concert we've ever been to. It was immaculate. I should really focus on this, but who cares? I got the set list from Eskimo Joe and Jimmy Barnes. You went to Jimmy Barnes. Heck yeah. We got premium seats with a goodie bag. I'm guessing this is Sia, because that's what I asked about. You got premium seats with a goodie bag included, and it was 10,000 miles away from the stage. In the back where we couldn't see more than a blip, the visual monitors showed premium recorded dances of Maddie. Oh, is that the little girl that dances with Sia? Rather than the stage, and the goodie bag was a candle and a lanyard. I love being there with my now husband, but the tickets were a scam. That sounds so bad. I am so sorry. Wow. I've heard Sia concerts aren't great, but wow. Oh, was Muffins in the background just then? That's so funny. Yeah, the VIP Sia stuff. Oh, so you were also at you were also at Sia. There you go. What a small world. Gorillaz are a really good band. Yeah, Gorillaz are my favorite band of all time. 10 out of 10. I love Gorillaz. Oh, and yes, a Greg. We got a muffin spotted. I've got a fairy, right? I mean, not that I'll necessarily need it, but it's just going to be annoying with the beeping. I seen Jimmy Barnes in the Blues on Broads Beach. Cost me 89 Jenny admin. That's pretty good. 89? That's awesome. Foo Fighters is the only other concert I've been to. Heck yeah! Foo Fighters would be so good as well. I would vote for Foo Fighters, TBH. Yeah, we got a fairy. My ex-wife loved Gorillaz. I love Gorillaz. 10 out of 10. I don't know much about your ex-wife, but I will say, that part I can agree with Rod. But I'm not going to make too much going on that one for you. I'd love to go see Foo Fighters. Absolutely. Foo Fighters would be on the list. I think my worst concert that I've ever been to, and it wasn't even the music itself. The music was great. It was just the experience. It was a Japanese noise band called Mono. And again, they were really great. The music, they played really well. It was really cool. That's okay, I moved on with my life. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. Hopefully all the foo is gone when they leave. Absolutely. Yeah, so it was a Japanese noise band. It was a good band, like, don't get me wrong. But it was the experience. It was I've forgotten what the bar was called, but it was in Sydney Uni. And they took all the seating out to accommodate more people, which meant that there was nowhere to sit, and between I think the concert started at 7, the main band went on at 8, and the concert ended at 2 a.m. So no seating, security were constantly parading around, like yelling at people threatening to kick people out if they were sitting down. So there was no option to sit at all for between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. And then I was there with my ex-boyfriend at the time. Boyfriend at the time. And his best friend, and I was designated as the carrier of everyone's crap. So I was carrying vinyl records and posters and all of this while trying to stand the entire time. And the concert just went on way too long, and everyone was exhausted and tired, and all the public transport had stopped by then. So we were kind of screwed getting home as well. It was a great band, just not a great experience. Hopefully, my worst concert was Jet. As in, is that the band that does Are You Gonna Be My Girl? You would think that would be such a good concert. He couldn't even sing. Spiderbait was great. Spiderbait would be great. Absolutely. You know who I've heard is bad live? The 1975. I know the band by name, but I don't think I've ever listened to them. but it wouldn't surprise me. I've heard a lot of bad things about a lot of bands. I worked at the AC/DC concert in Sydney. Oh, that would be lit. Why is the fight music? Why is the fight music playing still? It's because the game is now glitched out with the fight music. It's just glitched out now. Not too much we can do about it at the moment. Would you go for Linkin Park? Yeah, absolutely. Linkin Park and Papa Roach would be two concerts I'd love to do. And a very different vibe. One of my dream concerts, if he ever comes back to Australia, I want to go to a Rick Astley concert. I love Rick Astley. Unironically, I love Rick Astley. I was supposed to go to a Rick Astley concert, but I went to a Mika concert and I didn't realize they were on the same night, so thank God I didn't book tickets for both. But I went to Mika on like a whim, and it was on the way home from Mika that I realized that that was the night Rick Astley was in town. I don't regret going to Mika. Mika was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, but it was a little sad. So hopefully Rick Astley does come back to Australia soon. Would you go Linkin Park? They're touring in Brisbane. I did not know that. I did not know Linkin Park were there. I love Papa Roach. Papa Roach is so good. I love Papa Roach. There we go. I'm not like an albums person. I said this about movies as well, but my attention span with albums, I'm like, okay, I just really want to listen to this one song now because the vibe just reminded me of this exact one song. So I struggle listening to albums, but I will sit there and listen to a Papa Roach album. Last Resort is a banger. It is. It is straight up a banger. I've already referenced it like twice in this stream by accident. It's a straight up banger. What's your favorite 90s Australian band? Oh. See, this is the problem. One past like classic rock, my Australian music knowledge gets a little bit dodgy. I don't. My Australian music knowledge gets a little dodgy after this part. Human Nature. I forgot about Human Nature. I forgot about Human Nature actually. I've got one of their CDs somewhere. It was like one of the first CDs I ever owned. I forgot to check which one. Okay, there we go. There we go. The first CD I ever owned was Damien Leith, The Winner's Journey from Australian Idol, but I think one of the next ones was Human Nature, which was their like People Get Ready album. Powderfinger's great, Silverchair is awesome, Savage, I forgot Savage Garden was 90s. For some reason I thought that was early 2000s. Killing Heidi, yes, Killing Heidi's so good as well. Oh, there's so I've forgotten all these bands were 90s, to be honest. I actually genuinely forgot. Hello, Kazzy! We are talking Australian bands. Damien Leith is a blast from the right? I think that was like the first the first I don't know, reality show I was obsessed with. No, I don't know. I think Survivor was actually the first. But yeah, no, Damien Leith, The Winner's Journey. I was obsessed with Damien Leith. Yeah, you've seen it live. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Ben Lee. Oh, Ben Lee is so good. Okay. Love Greenspoon. Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, speaking of Ben Lee. Ben Lee he joined, like, created a band with a guy called Josh Radnor. And it was called Radnor and Lee, which, you know, very original name, guys. But whatever. Point is, Radnor and Lee, I've seen them live. So that's Ben Lee and Ted Schmoseby from How I Met Your Mother. So yeah, that was an excellent concert. That was so good. Guy Sebastian was the best singer from the generation of Aussie Idol. Shannon Knoll's right there. I mean, Shannon Knoll's right. I'm kidding. I just remember I've been to see Panic at the Disco and Ben Folds. Yeah, I forgot to unmod Eep, but that's fine. Oopsies. Panic at the Disco. I've been to Panic at the Disco. I forgot I went to Panic at the Disco. That was a great concert as well, except I was stuck behind a row of really tall people, so I couldn't see anything. But it was still fun. And then Ben Folds. Oh, actually, you know what? My favorite Ben Folds song isn't even released anywhere. It's like a YouTube video and that's it. Ben Folds did a song as a part of a parody for a community episode, for the sitcom Community, which if you've never seen it, what are you doing? Watch it. Ben Folds does the Ass Crack Bandit song, which, can I just say, heavily recommend. 10 out of 10. Alright, there we go. Guys, Big Zeph he's coming to Gold Coast. Guy Sebastian's going to the Gold Coast. There you go. I think Shannon Knoll was at Rudy Hill RSL or something like that a few weeks ago. Where is my mod? Oh, just gotta bully you. Honestly, bully away, please. Bully me. Yeah, as it turns out, I didn't burn down the stream. I mean, not yet at least. There's still a chance that you burn down the stream. Guy had more hits. That's true. Guy absolutely had more hits. He was in Eurovision, I think? I could be very wrong. I know that Dami Im and Kate Miller-Heike were Eurovision. At least I think Kate Miller-Heike was. My sister was obsessed with Kate Miller-Heike for so many years. Bullying you is fun. I love hearing your laughter and seeing your smile, so if bullying you does that, so be it. That says a lot about me, but also thank you. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Kazi. Guys, a high school memory. Am I showing my age here? Guy is very much a primary school memory for me. Silver Rupee can be found around Twin Islands, that's fine. Battle Scars, great song, absolutely. I will say that, yeah, I agree with that. Mouse Sal. Whoopsies. Alright, that's just a recovery heart, and I don't know if Zelda's area is, I don't know if the entrance to Zelda's thingy is randomized, so let's check that. I graduated in COVID. Oh, yeah, okay, yep, that, wow, okay, wow. Did that make you a whole lot? Yeah, to be fair, honestly. I graduated from high school 11 years ago now. Over 11 years ago. That should give me some sort of age range for you all. Also, placehold redeemed 2 truths, 1 lie. I just got a Snapchat friend request. No, this is not rendered. Alright, so while we're enjoying the beautiful music, shall we play 2 truths, 1 lie? Alright. Give me a second to think of these, because, you would think at this point I come up with them ahead of time. I do not. Also, I just divulged a lot of information that would have been really fun to do for 2 truths, 1 lie. Okay. Who is she? Don't worry, I still get carded at 22. I am 29 and I still get carded. Yeah, I feel that. Especially if I have the fringe down and I have my hair in braids, carded. Fringe up, never carded. Actually, no. Depends on... if I have my fringe up, never carded. If I'm just coming home from work, I never get carded because the bags under my eyes just tell a whole different story. Hey, Sal. Hello, Sal. Hello, yes, Eep, what's up? You look 24. I will take that. Heck yeah. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. I will take that. Alright, 2 truths, 1 lie. Good lord, what is happening in there? 2 truths, 1 lie, that's what's happening in there. Or Aurora Borealis, depending on, you know, your context. Sal looks very young and preppy. Is preppy a good thing? I have no idea what that means, but I will take it. I feel like I'm being really... I feel like that's a really old person thing to say. Thanks for being really welcoming. You're welcome, APC. Thank you for joining in. That's awesome. Alright. Oh, preppy means pretty. Okay, I will take that. Thank you. I raid you next time. Thank you so much, APC. I'll have to keep an eye out for your streams as well, and we'll get a little raid trade going. Absolutely. Okay. 2 truths, 1 lie. I'm trying to think of something I haven't said on stream before, and this is difficult because I just verbally spew everything at you all. Okay. I'm almost done. I promise. I promise. I'm almost done. I'm just writing down these. Okay. Okay. Is the last game sorted? Did we find something? We did indeed. We found nothing. No, we found a wallet, which nobody guessed. I will put up together. I will put together the 2 truths, 1 lie. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm trying to think of a third one. What's around me that I can use for 2 truths, 1 lies inspiration? Okay. We've got our 2 truths, 1 lie set up. 2 truths, 1 lie. 2 of these are the truth, 1 of these is a lie. I own 4 Nintendo Wii consoles. I once broke my finger on a trampoline, like one of those trampoline places. Or, I haven't had a nightmare for at least 7 years. 2 of those are the truth, 1 of them is the lie. Pick which one is the lie. You could win some points here. You have 5 minutes to get those truths in. You've got 5 minutes to get those votes in. I mostly play in Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in a very long time, but heck yeah, I'll enjoy watching you play Fortnite. I will raid Cell eventually. Honestly, you do not have to, but I will always appreciate it, and one day I will raid you as well, I promise. What's your NRL team, Sharks? My personal NRL team that I root for is Bulldogs, which don't have a great rep, but I have some personal history with the Bulldogs, so you know what, we'll stick with them. Sport's bad. Nah, sport's great. We love sports. I'm a Tigers fan and not an Eve fan. That's mean. Alright, Link gets a wallet and no one gets points. That's right. No one gets points. Also, I'm snoozing the ad. There we go. But if you do 2 truths, 1 lie and you pick the truth. No, you pick the lie, sorry. You may win some points. Don't forget to get those in. Alright. Where are those predictions sitting at? Alright, we've got some lies here. We've got some votes for lies. Let's go. What are we looking at? I don't know. For some reason, campers aren't working on my phone today. So, 8% of people think that I own 4 Nintendo Wiis, being the lie. That's not wording. That people think that the fact that I own 4 Nintendo Wiis is the lie. People think that I broke my finger trampolining is the lie. And people that's 38%, and 54% believe that no nightmares for 7 years is the lie. We'll see how we go. You have 2 minutes 50 seconds to get those in. Is because JT is playing for the Dogs? No, it's not because of any current players. Did you meet any players? I met a lot of the Bulldogs players. In fact, I think I met the whole team, especially in the early 2000s. I actually, and we've done this in Two Truths One Lie before, I actually used to be a Bulldogs cheerleader, a junior Bulldogs cheerleader. I used to be a junior Bulldogs cheerleader, so I got to meet quite a few members of the team, so that's really cool. And when I say junior, they had like a sort of program where they would have, they'd have the, normal cheerleaders, but they had the, I've probably seen JT, yeah, but I don't have like a deeply personal collection or anything, and it's not, I don't support Bulldogs just because of JT. Or Sonny Bill. No, I've definitely met Sonny Bill. Absolutely. But yeah, I definitely have, there we go. I've definitely met quite a few of the players, but I used to cheerlead for them, in like one of the programs that they had where they had younger junior cheerleaders who did like all the halftime performances, and whenever they score a try, they have like what they call try celebrations where the cheerleaders get up and dance. Yeah. I used to do a lot of that. I think the last Bulldogs game I did was, because they stopped the program quite a number of years ago. So the last Bulldogs game I did was probably about 8 years ago. And I wasn't a junior. I was by no means a junior at that point. I was 21. But it was like a sort of, they brought back all the previous Bulldogs cheerleaders and junior cheerleaders or whoever was available at the time. You got to meet Willie Mason. Oh, that's very nice. I have a photo somewhere of me and Wendell Saylor, and I showed it to my dad, and he was like, "How dare you?" He was very jealous. In the Gold Coast, that's awesome. I do love the Gold Coast. Gold Coast is great. You've got the best theme parks in Australia there. Unfortunately, you've also got some of the only theme parks in Australia there. Shoot, what do I want to do here? I dislike him for Queensland players. That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Let's go back to Majora's Mask. You're a Blues fan. Ah, see? You're a person of taste. No, I'm kidding. No shade to any Queensland, to any Maroons. But yeah, absolutely. Alright, Two Truths, One Lie has now closed. Let's see where the votes are at with that. So, 16% of people think that the fact that I own 4 Nintendo Wiis is the lie. 26% of people think that I broke a trampoline on a finger. Broke a finger on the trampoline is a lie. And 58% of people think that I haven't had a nightmare for 7 years is the lie. I'm here to tell you. I've broken a lot of things in my time, but I've never broken a finger on a trampoline. There you go. So congratulations to Placeholder Ducky for that. I do indeed own 4 Nintendo Wiis. In fact, if I may, one of them is on my desk. I've got one on my desk, one connected to my TV, and then I've got 2 more in my TV unit. I bought a whole bunch of them for my university while they were on sale at EB Games for $28, and then the university didn't want them. So, that was a thing. And I really haven't had a nightmare in 7 years. I think it's because I credit the fact that the getting chased by serial killer dreams is actually kind of fun to me, and I don't consider it a nightmare. Mostly because at the end of the serial killer chasing sequence, it's usually I've run into a street and it's a bunch of men doing the can-can in tutus, and that's too weird to be a nightmare. It's too funny. So congratulations to Placehold and Ducky. I have never broken a finger on a trampoline. My fiance, however, once dislocated a finger on a trampoline. So there you go. Pretty badly. Are you a Queensland fan in Sydney? Oh, no. I'm a Sydney fan in Sydney. I'm a blues girl through and through. Don't you worry. No offense to the Maroons fans, but I'm a blues girl through and through. Yeah, congratulations for Placehold and I was gonna say Placehold and Snacky. Placehold and Ducky. The best NRL Grand Final was Broncos versus Cowboys in 2015. I raise you, the best Grand Final was Bulldogs and whoever the hell the Bulldogs were facing, but who cares, the Bulldogs won in 2004. I still have it on a shirt. I have the shirt. That's why I remember it. Alright. We are going to jump onto... See, this is not what I wanted... Why? Okay. Give no mask for 5 rupees. That's gotta be a trap. Yeah. That sounds about right. Silver rupee Ganon spirit, silver rupee child spirit. Okay. This was supposed to lead us to the Temple of Time. That's so annoying that it doesn't. 2004, I was 1 and and JT had a baby face. Absolutely, yeah. I keep forgetting that people are young here. No, I'm kidding. I meant to save and reset. Okay. We are going to end stream very soon. We are probably going to stream for another 10-15 minutes. But in that time, we might as well spend the time just filling up the bank reward. Just to get it out of the way. I'm paranoid that something is there. I'm super paranoid something is there after last time. So, let's go see what the bank reward is. Now that we've got the bigger wallet, we can just zoot to... Oh, actually. We can zoot straight to Arcana Canyon. It's chill. Milk Road takes us to Castle, so let's go there. As a Roosters fan before I was born in 2002, I was born in 2002, Grand Final was great. Absolutely, yes. Heck yeah. Game, thank you. What are we realistically still looking for? That's a great question. So we're looking for hammer, boomerang. Zora mask would be good as well. Hammer and boomerang are probably the 2 bigger ones at the moment. Wait, if it's almost end time, which, by the way, it is, we won't be streaming for we're going to be streaming for like another 20 minutes. We indeed know the drill fish. If nobody knows the fish and drill fish over here, we replace a select amount of words with fish. Especially those fishin' words that I love to fish and use to sprinkle my fishin' sentences with some fishin' flavor. So we are getting some fish in today, everyone. Do you know the Australian punk band The Chads? I have never fishin' heard of them, but they sound fishin' great. Where the fish's place on? They're the fish's place on. We see your place on. You're fishing here. What the fish is that? Oh, there's just a little fish and fly in my room. That's fine. Woo, no fishing, missing fish time tonight. That's right. We are efficiently doing this. Alright. Fisher! I can't remember if the pots are fish and randomized. Yes, they are. Let's fish and go. Can I just hookshot this? No, I fish and can't. There we go. A good fish and jump will fix that for us. Alright, let's fish and go. The fact that we have to do wart as a vanilla without even blast mask is gonna fish and suck. Let me just say that. I'm gonna stream catch you later. I will catch you later, Happy Pimbles. Thank you for joining us. You are fishing awesome, and I hope you have a fishing great stream. I feel old. How do you think I feel? How do you think I fish and feel? Bro, come on. Bro. Okay, screw this. Fish this, I should say. Come on. Fish off. Get fished, mate. Yeah, whatever. Love you, mate. Hey, I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate you, mate. Yeah. Blow yourself up, whatever. If this is the fish and blast mask, I will die happy. Selling her fish makes me happy. Aw, you will make me fish and happy too. Fish off. Bro. Alright. That could have been blast mask, but no. The game be playing. Whee! Alright. This one is a lot easier room. This one's an easy room. Alright, there we go. Do you have any concert like set list? As in, like, have I ever collected a concert set list? No, I haven't. That's something I would love to fish and get someday. Or guitar picks. No! I've never been that lucky yet. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll fish and get one. But nothing as of yet. To be fair, I don't really stand at the front at concerts. It's either I don't get there in fishing time, or I am just so tiny that I get pushed out the way. You got a few set lists. That's fishing awesome! Fish it! Yeah. I don't know how I got the hiccups from drinking Coke, but here we are. Okay. This is the one I've been dreading. You got a drumstick as well? That's fishing awesome! Let's go. Alright. It's fish and wart time. My least favorite time. This is the worst fishing boss of this entire secret shrine. Let me just say that. I fishing hate wart. Especially without blast mask. Or Zora mask. Actually, yeah, I've got fairies. We're fishing fine. I was gonna say maybe I should be a bit more conservative, but we're fine. We're good. Fish it. There is a slight flashing lights warning, so no failed drumstick catch. Oh, but you touched it. That's fishing awesome all the same. Let's be real here. That's fishing awesome. Where's my bow? That might fish and help. Okay. There we go. Sorry, bear with me while I concentrate, everyone. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That should have hit. It was right on the eyelid too. Are you kidding me? Oh, fish, we're already at the final day. I forgot about that. Alright, that wasn't actually that bad. Great Fairy Sword is fishing great for that. Alright, nothing. Why are we banning fish? Are we done now? Are we done with fish? Are you all fishing done with it? Oh, and we're banning rolling. No rolling now. Okay. Oh boy. No rolling. That's gonna suck. There we go. Save fish again for 5 more minutes. Oh, okay, I get ya. Alright, we're doing more fish. We're fishing great. I was gonna say, I'm not even counting, like, I'm not even timing this. We're just fishing away. I grew up in Logan, Brisbane. It was a hell suburb. Yeah, I know Logan quite well. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, okay, you're behind the fishing pole. That can't. There we go. Let's go! Let's fish and go, people! Oh, crap. Right, yeah. Fish. Dogs don't have bad fans. I rate eels and rabbits fans is the worst. I don't know, you ask anyone living in Sydney about 20 years ago, bulldogs were rated as some of the worst fans, on account of some of the riots and stuff that we had. Oops. Yeah, one wee little riot. People get loud. No, I'm kidding. It was a bad one. Not doing that. Alright. Come on. Oh, fish! Fish off, mate. Are you fishing serious? Hit it! There we go. Let's fish and go! Sharks had it right. Yeah, they did. Absolutely, they did. Alright. That is Secret Shrine done. Absolutely done. Dusted. Yet done. The 2004 Bulldogs win had it right because they won. That's... Oh, actually, that's true. I forgot about that. But yes, still. Alright, let's fish and go. We are done with Secret Shrine. Do we get anything for beating it? I doubt it. Let's be real here. Alright. Fish, 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 fish. Oh, of course we fish and don't. That's classic. Alright. It might still be money. Let's check it, just in case. I mean, it counts as money, I guess. In a weird way. I guess. Alright, let's fish and go. We are... Yeah, we got a Greg! We got a Greg. How fishing great. What's the closest New South Wales place to Logan? Probably Mount Druitt. Probably Mount Druitt. It's got quite a rough reputation. A very well-known rough reputation. Shelby in Mount Druitt is voted as one of the most unsafe places in New South Wales. Alright, let's go. But to be fair, I know quite a few people who live in or near Shelby who have had no issues at all. In fact, they've only had great experiences. I love you, fish. I love you too, fish. Alright. We are going to get some magic. And then we are going to get our money to the bank. And we are going to fill up our bank reward. And then we are going to end stream here. It's been a great stream, don't get me wrong, but your girl is tired. Alright. Now, in order to fill up our wallet, I thought Blackpool. I don't even know Blackpool, if I'm being honest. Oh, like Blacktown. Right, sorry, that one escaped my head for a second there. Oh, no, Blacktown's not that bad. At least not anymore. Blacktown's not that bad. Whee! Alright, we're getting there in terms of the money. If we go back to Iconic Canyon, we'll be able to get lots of money as well. Blacktown is scary. I don't find Blacktown that bad, if I'm being honest. But I don't go there very often, so... Have an amazing stream. You too, APC. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining in. I don't know if that means you're going right now, but thank you so much for joining. It's been fishing amazing. Alright, let's go put our last rupees in the bank. We might as well quickly drop the 130 we have now. While we're here. Might as well. And then we can go get the fish and rest. Alright. Are we gonna... Okay, actually, let's do one more Gambo here today, people. to reward because I am paranoid that it's going to be something. Will it actually be something? There's your fishing question. Go check. That sounds so aggressive. Well, get in your points for some free points. I thought we had a lot more in for that. We got the Zora mask. Wait, are you serious? Sorry, I was too wrapped up in the fact that I was like, oh, right. We're gonna, like, you know, we got something super quick. I didn't realize that it was the Zora mask. Okay. Sorry, I was so caught up on that being like, yes, we got the bank reward. Cool. It didn't even occur to me that we got the Zora mask. Huh. I mean, okay. While we're here then, I put in all my points. Holy crap! You know that they get pulled amongst everyone, right? Not just you. Okay. We're just gonna check all of these rooms now that we finally can. Curiosity shop, okay. That's not gonna be strictly useful to us right now, especially considering it's daytime and we can't do much. But I would like to point out that that is an iron knuckle from Ocarina of Time, and also in Majora's Mask as well. If you were to clip in to the curiosity shop and then weird shot into it, you'll be able to see Noboru's face. All iron knuckles in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have Noboru's face in them. Because obviously there is that one iron knuckle in the Spirit Temple that has Noboru's face. So they just made all of the iron knuckles from Noboru's face just to make it easier. Which, to be fair, why wouldn't you? Alright, well, this is all the same, so that's fine. This is the other stockpointing entrance. Good to know. Now, if we had the Mask of Sense, we could check that for a mushroom to get whatever it was at the old Hag's potion shop. Also good to know. Alright, we're gonna check the last door. We're gonna check door number 3, and then we're gonna end stream. It has been such a fantastic stream, so much fun. I've enjoyed it very much. There's actually 2 more doors. But we are gonna end up we're gonna finish in a second once we check these 2 doors here. Oh! Okay. That's cool. I don't think we've ever been here in a rando before. This is Andrew and Cafe's, This is Romani and Cremia's house in Romani Ranch. Which also means that that's randomized, so we should probably go back to Romani Ranch to check those 2 doors, because we never did. And this is the last door that we are checking. Are we going to finish Gamba before stream finishes? Absolutely. It will take me probably that long to find someone to raid, let's be real here. Oh! Oh! That's randomized? Okay. That's good to know. Okay. Okay, I did not know this was randomized. We're gonna check this chest while we're here, why not? We've got 1 minute and 12 seconds to kill, so why not? Alright, nothing in this chest by the looks of it. Don't worry, I wouldn't let your points just sit there idly. I would definitely give you your points back. Greg! We love a good Greg. I genuinely can't believe that there was actually something at the bank reward. I thought I was just being paranoid for no reason. That's so funny. Oh, wow, okay. This all leads to the same area, though, I'm assuming. This still leads to an observatory, because there's no loading screens between it. Okay. This is cool to know. I've forgotten where observatory is, though, so let's quickly check that as well. Southern Swamp. Okay. This is good, because there was one other place I wanted to go just before we end stream. We will get the results for the gamble done in just a second. I promise you will get your points back. There is one more thing I would like to do while we are here. While we're here in Southern Swamp, there is one thing. We are going to quickly check what Deku Palace, what the Deku Playground is. Not playground, the Deku Shrine. So we weren't able to check this before on account of the fact that there was that giant Octorok there, blocking the way. However, the Zora Mask can quickly clear the Octorok with no issues at all. So we're going to quickly check what Deku Shrine is, and then we'll end it. And I know I keep saying that about everything, but that's fine. Hopefully we can actually get it to end. Get the Octorok out of the way. I'm actually not sure. We're gonna at least try. Because it's all poison water, it might just knock us out the way. We're gonna save state just to be safe. Okay, yeah, it might just knock us out the way like this. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. What? No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, well, we're done anyway. That's fine. Alrighty. One more thing we're gonna try. Let's just go here. No, that's also not what I wanted. Okay, one more try. The problem is the D-pad for me is very non-responsive. So I could be pressing the button to get rid of the Deku Mask and it turns into Zora Mask. And there's no in between. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're cooking. That's what we wanted to do. Alright, what is this? Oh. Okay. That's a cursed place for milk bar. But we can at least check this shop later on. Actually. I'm just saying, we can check it right now. Why not? This will give us an idea of what the shop has. And we might also... There we go. Yeah. You must wear your money mask. What does he sell? Is this randomized? Is it not? That's what we need to know. Oh, yeah. Some milk and Chateau Romani. Okay, so that's not randomized. We can get the Chateau Romani back. That's really good to know. Okay, it's not gonna let us do letter check. Alright, we are going to end it off here. Thank you so much everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for everyone for the bits, the subs, the follows, the chats, everything like that. I really appreciate it. We indeed found something good with the bank rewards. Thank you everyone for that. Sorry, Ducky. And sorry to anyone else who put in no for that. So thank you so much. But we are going to find someone to raid, so don't go anywhere. Bye, Sal. Have fun. Thank you. We're going to find someone to raid. Let's go. There we go. Who's online right now? Thanks, Salba. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I really appreciate it. You know what? We just saw him. Let's see him again. It's Happy Pembles time. Don't forget to share the love around, jump in the raid, say hi, give a follow if you're interested. We're all small streamers just trying to do our part. So I appreciate us all sharing the love around. Let's go. Have a great night, everyone, and I will see you maybe later this week for a bonus stream. Who knows? But definitely next Tuesday. Have a good night, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!